That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning. You interrupted my arm lifts.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Get back to it.
It's
All right.
fine.
All right, folks. For those that back in the radio, if you're watching in the studio, get your hands to moving back and forth. Get your energy up, everybody. We've got to wake up, get out, and get something.
That's right. Wake up.
Good morning, everybody.
You don't have to move around a whole lot. Just a little bit.
Or you can move around a lot.
You can move around a lot, but
That's
if you're
true.
sitting there and you're like, oh, shut up. Telling you, just a little bit of movement will get you moving.
I mean, rolling over to the other side would be fine, too, if you want to get another 5 minutes sleep.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Good morning. Coffee's hitting this morning.
Good morning,
It is
everyone.
a great Tuesday out there in Radio Land. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, on the line at seokradio.com, or you're listening to us on the radio, we appreciate you guys and gals. We have a huge
It's huge.
show for you today. I saw a post last night. I shared it this morning. It's a big day. It's a big day in the community.
It is a big day in the community. I would agree with that.
Today we recognize the retirement of longtime Oklahoma Highway Patrol Trooper Rocky Green.
Yes. I was going to say some of you are happy for different reasons, and we know it.
After decades of service to the state of Oklahoma, Trooper Green dedicated his career to keeping Oklahoma highways safe, serving with professionalism, integrity, and heart. Over the years, he worked countless traffic safety details. He assisted stranded motorists. We've got some stories for you this morning. Mentored younger troopers and became a respected presence in our community. His steady leadership and commitment to public safety have left a lasting impact across the region. Congratulations, Trooper Rocky Green, to a well-deserved retirement. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it is. Rocky is, I don't care what you guys got to say, Rocky's a great cop. And if he pulled you over and you've gotten a ticket, let's face it, it was your fault.
You deserved it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you deserved it,
my
period.
son got pulled over by Rocky. He got a ticket. He deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie, you guys. I've had 6 tickets from Rocky Green.
What?
Yeah.
Dang, that's got to be... Okay, we need to know if you have more than 6 tickets from Rocky Green, we need to hear from you this morning. What's the number?
Yeah.
What's the count up to?
Yeah, I want to know. I don't know.
What's it for?
My brother might have me beat, but I have, and it was my fault. Every single time, it was my fault. So, because Laney J don't like to wear her seatbelt. So only 4 of those were no seatbelt tickets.
Got you.
It started with Rocky on my, actually,
Uh-oh.
it might be 7 tickets.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Lucky number 7?
I forgot about one.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
All right, so we're up to 7 now.
Yeah.
As she thinks throughout the morning, we'll get to about 10 probably.
Yeah, it's been 7 because I had a car wreck one time.
Yeah?
And
It was your fault?
It was my fault.
Oh, no.
I remember going around a curve, and I remember those bridges that are like, they don't have an up on them. They're just like, I don't guess you'd call them a bridge, but where the water just goes under the road. But like on the side of the road, there's just a tiny little marker.
Yeah.
I hit that, I think maybe with my back tire, something ended up in the ditch.
Gotcha.
And I had to go to the hospital. Totaled my car.
Oh, no.
But about 2 weeks later, I got a ticket in the mail. And it was for driving in a manner not reasonable or proper. Like, I deserve that. I remember him coming over to the hospital and talking to me. So I was not, at first I was like, man, I got a ticket in the mail. Who does that?
Right.
But then I was like, okay. And then on my 21st birthday, I got 2 tickets by him. One of them was for speeding. The other one was for something my passenger had, but still yet. We deserved it.
Okay.
And the rest of them has been because I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. I was a passenger with Charlotte one time.
Yeah.
And I was big pregnant. We had just left Papa's. We were eating, and here we go, driving down the road, and he pulls us over, and he walks over to my side.
Yeah.
He didn't even talk to Charlotte. He's like, you're not wearing your seatbelt. I'm like, I'm big, I'm fat, I'm pregnant, and I just ate, and I didn't want to put it on.
And he said, even more reason you should have it on to protect that baby.
Yes, and that's when he's like, you need to be wearing your seatbelt. So, I mean, I got a ticket. I deserved that ticket. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt.
And I truly believe Rocky cared more about your safety in that vehicle than just giving you a ticket.
I believe
does that make sense?
Too, yes.
I think so.
Yes.
I truly believe that.
I mean, I've seen him out here, when his wife had a business out here, and I was like, hey, asked him about, car seat safety and some things like that, that I needed a little guidance on. He did not mind answering my questions.
That's awesome.
He's always been nice.
Absolutely. So, in honor of Rocky Green's retirement from the OHP, we are taking phone calls about your stories of Rocky pulling you over.
Yeah, we know y'all got some.
Yes. We know we've got probably 100 people listening right now that could give us a story.
And I don't want to hear anything negative, because if you got pulled over, it was your fault.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. Rocky trapped me into speeding.
No, he didn't.
It was a trap. No, you were speeding, and he happened to come across you.
His daughter.
Or you came across him.
His daughter was cutting my hair one time.
Yeah.
I said, who are your parents? And she told me, and I was like, oh, Rocky's your dad. And she's like, are you one of those people that's gotten a ticket by him and don't like him? I said, absolutely not. I've gotten plenty of tickets by him, but I like him. He's a nice man. And she said, it always gets me when people get mad because they get a ticket. Well, there's a reason why you got a ticket, So I'm like, oh, yeah, you're poor Katie.
Yeah.
She's probably like, oh, Dad, you're writing all these people tickets and everybody's telling me about it.
6D Ranch over on TikTok said, there's going to be a lot of stories available for you guys.
Yeah, you guys, we want to hear them. You don't have to tell us your name.
Right? You can be anonymous if you want, but we do want to hear some of those stories of Rocky pulling you over, especially the more outlandish, the better.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Laney J's got a few outlandish stories to tell you this morning, so we're going to be talking about Rocky Green and his retirement from the OHP. Good morning, Joe McIntyre over there in Aransas Pass. Shout out to him.
Good morning, Joe. Dang.
Good morning.
Where are you?
I don't know, but I saw a picture of where he was the other day, a couple days, maybe a day or so ago, and it was beautiful.
Well, I hope you're having fun.
Absolutely.
I hope you're there for fun and not work.
He was I think he's probably still celebrating his birthday.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Hope you had an awesome birthday, Joe, for an awesome dude. But yeah, we need your phone calls, 584-3388. If you have a story about Rocky Green of the OHP pulling you over and giving you a ticket or not giving you a ticket, because that's one of the misnomers.
It is.
About Rocky Green is you're guaranteed a ticket if he pulls you over.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's not true. Matter of fact, the last time we talked to him, he said he actually writes more warnings than he does tickets.
Yeah. He pulled my sister-in-law over he pulled her over, and she did not get a ticket.
Okay.
And when she told me, I was like, you're lying. I got to go look this up. You're lying. She's like, no, he didn't write me a ticket. He did tell me to slow down. But he didn't write her a ticket. She got a warning, So he does not always write tickets.
That's true. That's true. Joe, you got to call in. You got to call in and let us know. Joe McIntyre says, nope, he let me go a couple times.
See?
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
And, of course, imagine that. Joe McIntyre's in Texas working today. So.
Oh, wow.
He's always somewhere working.
I know. That's all right. We're glad you joined us.
Yes, we appreciate you joining us wherever you are, Joe. Maybe one day you'll get to retire and just relax.
He ain't doing it.
He's like, retirement's for the birds.
Him and Kendra, neither one. They're not doing it. They are not retiring. And I've had a few conversations with Cole. I think Cole's like following right in their footsteps.
Absolutely. Man of work.
Yeah, that's right.
Man of war, man of work, similar yet different.
That's right.
I love it.
I like it. I do.
All right, so we need that first story, Laney J. Give us a good one for Rocky Green and his retirement.
Yeah, you guys,
today.
come on, call us. Give us a story.
Yeah, we want to let you start it off. We'll take the calls when they call in. Again, 584-3388. If you think you would like to share, again, you can remain anonymous if you'd like to share a good story about Rocky Green.
And the phone ain't ringing because y'all scared. Y'all are worried.
He's off the road, right? I can talk about it.
I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. And, there's another side to Rocky as well. If you guys didn't know, he does have a pretty good personality.
Absolutely.
Right? He
Absolutely.
does.
He's got a good sense of humor, too.
Yeah. But my dad was driving a car. I mean, he had a vehicle, and he'd drive it back and forth to warehouse or to work, for years. Daddy would just put 300 miles on a car.
Right.
But he had a car that broke down one time, and he was waiting on Mom. He had called her and was like, come get me. The car broke down, whatever. And this was years ago. And Rocky stopped and asked him if he was, doing okay.
Yeah.
And, if he was all right. And Dad was like, yeah, my car broke down. I'm going to get it off, I'll get it off the road, but my wife's coming to get me, And Rocky just stayed there talking to him until, Mom came and picked him up.
Oh, that's cool.
But, it was just conversation, and he had just stopped to make sure that he was okay. And for me, that's comforting that they'll stop and check on you like that.
Absolutely.
Because what if something truly was wrong?
100%.
Or it was something that you couldn't handle? There's somebody out there who cares.
Yep.
Because they didn't stop just to, you're parked on the side of the road.
Exactly.
Let me give you a citation.
Let me see if I can get him.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that at all. So, he's always been kind. Always been kind. Of course, I was
thorough. Again, his job is to enforce the law on the road.
Yeah.
So, again, if I ever got pulled over by him, I'd know I deserved it.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
But
of course, I would hope to get a warning, but sometimes they don't roll like that.
As much as people say that they get stopped or ticketed by him,
yeah,
I have never heard anybody cuss him and say, "Oh, he was being a blah 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 blah." I've never heard that. Like he was being mean during the confrontation or during the situation. A lot of times you get an officer pulled somebody over and they're like, yeah, they was being a jerk,
He's
I've
a jerk.
never heard that about Rocky. They might be mad because they got a ticket.
Exactly.
But it's like you couldn't talk bad about him, because he wasn't mean to you.
Yeah, his professionalism is top tier for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you.
David says it's great you guys are doing this for him. Thank you. I appreciate that, David. It's not every day a pinnacle or a person of the community of that stature retires. So I think it was important that we give him his shout-outs
That's
this
right.
morning.
Nobody's exempt. There's an elderly lady that got a ticket by him. I saw that she got a ticket, and I was like, who did that? It was Rocky. And it just make you laugh,
All right, let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. You're on Jay and Laney J Live.
What's up?
Yeah, you got a good story about Rocky?
Yeah, I guess, but this is Charlotte, by the way.
Okay, go.
My very first ticket was a no seatbelt ticket, and I got it from Rocky at a roadblock. I didn't have my seatbelt on. My mom was with me. She was about 3 inches away from having hers clicked into place. We both got tickets. And he told her if she had just finished clicking it, she wouldn't have got one. We hid it from my dad, and then somebody told on us, and Dad found out because he was always preaching to us, wear your seatbelt, wear your seatbelt.
I love it.
And then there was this one time I was leaving Papa's, and my friend was with me, and she was pregnant and didn't have her seatbelt on, and Rocky didn't want to talk to me. He just wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, we may know who that friend
that's my
is.
stories about Rocky.
I love it. Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Yes,
Had
thank
my
you.
seatbelt on, so he didn't look twice at me.
Exactly.
Yeah, he didn't talk to her. It was all me. I was like, man, I know this is for me. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for calling in.
All right, you're welcome. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I love it.
They hid it from copper. That's something I would have done too. But if your parents read the paper, you getting caught. Period.
I was going to say Laura would probably attest to that because Roger reads the paper cover to cover as soon as it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yep, my dad does too. So, yeah, you could never hide that. You could never hide it. I do have an uncle who was thankful for Rocky taking him to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
Changed his
because
life?
It did.
That's awesome.
It did.
See, those are the kind of stories I want to hear.
Yeah, he lives over in Arkansas now. He's doing really good. It took him a little bit, but when Rocky pulled him over and, he should have been taken to jail. Rocky definitely did the right thing.
Gotcha.
But he went through a program after that where he got sober, and it meant a lot to him because he could, any officer could have let him go, or whatever, but he's like, man, I'm glad he did that.
Yeah.
because it made me realize that, I was really out of control.
Yeah.
And, they had a conversation. My uncle's very friendly. They had a conversation on the way over there, so he was always thankful for that.
That's
because
good.
it stopped him from where he was at, which was a very bad place.
There you go.
So
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a feel-good story right there.
Yes.
I appreciate that. All right, well, we're going to keep our Rocky Green stories going all morning long, but we got to keep it rolling. We've got Laney J's Lowdown coming up next.
Indeed we do. I want to know if anybody listening collects anything weird.
Uh-oh.
Because some of the stuff people collect just blows my mind. We'll talk about that and one man's problem with a squatter when we come back with my Lowdown. Up next.
I love it. Friday, we had Cody Glenn Cox's new album on, or his new song, Hopes and Dreams. Here it is for you on Best Country 106. Good morning. That's right. It's time for Laney J's Lowdown.
Okay, so I wanted you guys to go to the chat and tell me if you collect anything weird.
Uh-oh.
Now, this may not
Like
be
my
weird
toenails?
to some. Yes. Do you
No,
bite
I
your
don't.
toenails and
Ugh.
keep them? Bet you have them in a little jar, huh?
I got them in a little
It's
yayo
like
jar.
hearts in a jar, except it's toenails. That's why I don't take a nap at work. I'm afraid Jay's going to sneak up and clip them and take them.
I'll just bite them.
You don't need my DNA. An Australian woman who likes those little Shopkins. Y'all know what Shopkins are? They're little tiny toys, you know?
Yeah.
She's been collecting them since she was a kid.
All
She
right.
has 2,656 of these little tiny toys.
What?
Yeah, she said she fell in love with them when a classmate brought her some when she was 7 years old. So now
That's crazy.
her collection numbers are actually more than 4,000 because she has some doubles, but the 2,656 are all unique ones.
Oh, okay.
They're ones because they put toys out like that, and then they tell you, get the unique one, get the different one or whatever. So your parents continue buying them until you get the one you want. I just can't believe she has that many, and she has all the toys, and they come with little bitty tiny food and stuff like that to go with them. Do you know what
Yeah.
Shopkins are? Little annoying
Shopkins.
toys.
Never heard
They're
of
like Legos. You better not step on one.
it. Gotcha.
I just think it's crazy. So I was wondering if there was anybody that was listening collects anything strange. Even especially if you're in our area. I just want to know if you have anything that's in like the thousands or hundreds of an item that you collect. I mean, I have stuff that I like I love sunglasses. I have multiple pair.
Yeah.
But I don't even have over 100. But some people just collect weird stuff.
Robert Tree says he collects Blu-rays.
Blu-rays. Okay.
That's cool.
How many do you have?
The
Yeah.
wife has every single Disney movie that was released on cassette on VHS.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
That's cool.
And then she has most all of them, if not all of them, on DVD as well.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. My mom has all the Barbies. Like the collector Barbies.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
That's
has
cool.
those. She's given some to her granddaughters or whatever, but some of those Barbies, and I'm sure some of those VHS DVDs too. VHS movies are probably worth some money.
Maybe at some point.
Yeah. 'Cause
Although
they'll be after them.
my daughter, who's been doing some pretty cool stuff when it comes to photography and video, she was looking for a VHS player, which would be a VCR.
Yeah.
And she said, "You'd be surprised how hard they are to come by now.
Yeah.
And the ones they have
They're expensive.
are very expensive."
Yeah.
And you think about this, you're like, what? Every single person had a cheap VCR in their day.
Yeah.
Every single household had one or two or three sometimes,
I mean, it seems
VCRs.
like you could
They
get
were
one for
cheap.
like $20.
Exactly. Well, think about this. Our generation, the ones that moved into DVD and to Blu-ray, once we got most of our videos upgraded from VHS to DVD or Blu-ray, we didn't need our VHS players anymore, so we just threw them out.
Yeah.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
The ones that packed them away, those are the ones that have them available now.
It's weird to watch one of those, murder shows that I watch.
Yeah.
The real shows.
Murder.
And somebody stole their VCR, after they did their job, and then they stole the VCR and pawned it for like $20. And you're like, really? That's how you got busted? People are just dumb. The other thing I was going to tell you guys about is there is a woman who has been squatting in a mansion. In Bethesda, Maryland. She was squatting there for 2 years.
Uh-oh.
She's kind of taken over this home. There is a title issue going on with this home.
Okay.
So the lady actually researched the laws. And she went to jail, was in jail a week, got out, and she is back in the mansion.
She's back.
Because she says that she knows the law and she can stay there legally. So there's all kinds of trouble with this lady.
Your laws don't apply to me.
Yeah, but apparently there are some people who are in trouble with the title over trying to take it from an elderly couple or something like that. So there's some court issues going on.
Okay.
So she has figured out a way that she could legally live in this mansion until that's resolved.
I need to figure that one out, huh,
And,
Alice?
yeah, and she's living there. So it's just wild. And I was just, wondering if anybody ever dealt with a squatter in our area. I know it happens.
Oh, yeah.
And squatters do have rights. And it's just crazy. It's weird. Don't stay in someone's home that doesn't belong to you, period.
Now, here's my question. We do have squatters in the area. Most of them find land that people don't check on regularly.
Yes.
And they'll start squatting on that.
Yeah.
That's really weird to me. Squatters' rights is a really weird thing to me.
Me too.
Because, in essence, you stole that property by going onto it and trying to claim it as your own. And just because the landowner doesn't check that periodically or regularly, you then at some point... And I guess, I don't know, I'd love to know the laws when it comes to squatters' rights in the state of Oklahoma, because I would imagine squatters' rights are much less here in Oklahoma than they are in, say, a California.
Yeah, probably.
Because California's laws seem to more favor the squatter or the person that may not be, legally doing whatever they're doing. Whereas Oklahoma seems pretty tight on those types of laws still. I don't know, but I would like to know the legalities of squatters' rights in Oklahoma.
I do know that
how long it takes, for example.
A man in Idabel who bought some property,
yeah.
and there was a house on that property, and I believe that an elderly man lived there, and maybe someone was living with him, and he passed away. The older gentleman did, the homeowner, and that person continued to live there, and I think a couple more people moved in as well. But he had no legal rights to that place as far as being in his name. But because he was squatting there, is what they considered it, they had to take him to court to get him out.
Right.
Yeah, so...
Well, and it's, okay, let's use that entire conversation that you just made. He lived with a person that was the homeowner.
Yeah.
The homeowner died. He continued to live there.
Yeah.
So I can see that. He was a resident of that home prior to, so they just had to go through the natural removal of residence system, which makes sense to me.
They kept referring to him as the squatter. Maybe he wasn't a squatter. But to me, if you're living with someone and they pass away, you need to move out. It's not your house. So, But that's just my, we got something.
This in from my good friend, Philip Birchfield over there. Hey, man, our thoughts and prayers are out there with you, my friend.
That's right.
He had some family stuff pop up, and he won't be with us on Thursday after all. But he did say there are no confirmed widespread squatters' rights currently in Oklahoma. Says here, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you may hear of isolated disputes involving squatters, evictions that drew attention on social media. National stories may be shared locally, and protests related to housing laws. In Oklahoma, property laws generally favor property owners. Squatters do not automatically gain rights unless they meet very specific adverse possession requirements, which typically involve open, continuous possessions for 15 years under Oklahoma law. So that makes sense.
Okay.
So that makes sense to me. If you've lived in a house for 15 years and then all of a sudden we find out that your house is on the property line of somebody else, does that make sense? I don't know. I didn't. Okay, here's some squatters' rights to ponder a little bit. And we got to get into the impossible question coming up next. But so a large plot of land was recently purchased, and it was found that there was a home built on that land that was not it wasn't on the books, basically.
Oh.
But it was a full-on home. We ain't talking about a lean-to shed out in the woods. A full home right there by a main road. But it was on a very corner of that big property, and they'd lived there for 20-something years. So there, instead of going to the old owner of the property, finding out what all transpired, because you don't know. Let's say your grandfather owned 80 acres, and your grandfather's like, "Oh yeah, you go ahead and go build you a house over there in that corner. I don't ever use it anyway." And nobody did anything legally, like put it all in the books or something or whatever. And that guy lived there for 25 years. You inherit it because your grandfather passed away. And then you're like, wait a minute, he's got a house on our property. You can't do that. I'm taking that house. It's my house now. That's where I think the quote unquote squatter's rights come into effect. Again, I'm no lawyer, so don't listen to me when it comes to trying to evict somebody or whatever. But I think that's where so basically the new owner was like, okay, we're just going to pop that land is no longer ours. It's now it's owned by that person that's lived on it for 20-something years.
So they did that because they wanted to, or like the court made them do it?
Instead of going to court and seeing what rights they had to that piece of property, they figured with this whole 15-year thing, that person had lived there in a full-on home on the road for 20-something years. They probably weren't going to have any rights to that little parcel anyway, so they just went ahead and deeded it over or whatever.
If it was me, I probably would too.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, they've been there a long time. But then again, if they thought it was okay and your family member allowed them to do that, which I could see that.
Yeah.
You got all that land and you don't do jack with that one part. I mean, I get it. Letting them build a house there. So yeah. I think I would do that in that position.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. All right, we got to talk more about everything, especially when it comes to Rocky Green. I'm curious if he's ever kicked a squatter off of somebody's property.
Ooh, I don't know.
All right, big shout out to Trooper Rocky Green. His retirement is official. I saw it on the OHP's Facebook page, so it's Facebook official.
Well, and I'll tell you, there have been people that's had accidents and could not get to their family member a few hours away, had no way to get there, but their family member was in grave condition. And off the clock, Rocky volunteered to take them. I mean, the man has a heart. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, he's so mean. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
He is a good guy.
Most of the meanness comes from, he gave me a ticket.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And at the end of the day, if you were speeding, the police didn't trap you into pressing the gas pedal faster than it should have been.
Absolutely not.
All right, we got your impossible question brought to you by Nova. Up next. Blue-doo-doo, blue-doo-doo, blue-doo. That's right. It's time for the impossible question brought to you by Nova in downtown Broken Bow on Broadway.
All right, you guys, today you're going to win lunch or dinner, whichever you prefer, or maybe even breakfast from the Golden Country Store.
Yes.
Yeah, they got some great food out there, too. All right.
If you want to call in and win the prize today, you have to call in and have the correct answer to win the prize today. Let's tell them the phone numbers.
It is 584-3388 or
584-3389 or
584-3372.
Those are the numbers to call if you want to play the impossible question. If you want to play Swap Shop. No. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, you guys. Golden Country Store is up for grabs. So let's see who can answer this question correctly.
Yes. You're welcome to call in, but only preferably locals call in to win. That way you can enjoy the prize.
Right,
now,
right.
For those that are chiming in outside of the area on Facebook, YouTube, or TikTok, if you ever come and visit the area, we must visit with you. Come to the studios. Come say hi. We will. We'll make sure that you are ready to enjoy the area.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I love it. Let's do this.
In a recent survey, most American parents say they want this for their children at school. What is it?
Now, those on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, you guys are a lifeline, so answer in the chat, and we will use your answers that we see as a lifeline to those that call in to win. And Laney J is a lifeline, too, so it's Ask the Audience. You guys are Ask the Audience, and Laney J is Phone a Friend.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
In a recent survey, most American parents say they want this for their children at school. What is it? What is it?
Allison says we're nice.
Aw.
Thank you.
Stick around.
Stick around. You'll think otherwise. No,
That's right. That's right. All right, you guys. So what do y'all think it is? What do you think it is that most American parents want for their children in school?
All right. So we're talking parents in school. What do the kids want? Billie Jean, good morning to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day this morning.
Yes, I hope so as well.
And just in case he's just now tuning in, big shout out to our good friend Rocky Green, who is retiring after decades of service to the OHP.
Right. Thank you for your service, Rocky.
Yes. All right, give us a call. Give us a call if you think you know the answer. Give me that question again.
In a recent survey, most American parents say they want this for their children at school. What is it?
I'll give you this hint. It's over 70% of the parental units.
Really?
Over 70% of the parental units.
I mean, I know the answer.
Uh-oh. Laney J says she's already knows it.
I do.
Just
I know
call
the
in
answer.
to get your win. Man.
Yeah.
All you got to do is call in to win.
Yeah, that's how easy it is.
Allison says, I don't have kids, so I really don't know. Understand?
Yes, okay. All right.
Larry, ooh, that's a great answer, Larry. Larry says a low teacher-to-student ratio. That's a great answer.
That is a good answer.
Not what we're looking
like
for
that.
today, Larry, but that's a great answer. I like that.
Okay. So what do y'all think it is? In a recent survey, most American parents say they want this for their children at school. What is it?
Stacy says healthy lunches at in the lunchroom. That's a great answer. Not what we're looking for today. Let's go to the phone lines here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
School?
I'm sorry. You'll have to turn your radio down.
Yeah,
It's
you're echoing real bad. Turn it down and then try again. Ready? Go. Oh, well. Or hang up.
Yeah, either way.
Y'all know how this works.
That's right.
A radio blaring in the background causes a feedback, and then it just loops, and starts echoing. I could not understand it, unfortunately.
That's right.
All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Get ready for the school.
To get ready for school?
Yes.
All right, that's not it. Laney J, can you save her life?
Pizza squares.
I love pizza squares. It ain't it, though.
Fine. I knew that was the answer. You're lying.
My favorite's the pizza squares. Y'all know this. Brooke Lane with a great answer on Facebook Live. She says, no bullies. I like that, Brooke. Great answer. Not what we're looking for today. Think topical, timely. Think topical and timely.
So, okay. I'm going to go there with my mind.
Okay. All right. Laney J's on it. She's thinking hard. You see the steam coming out of her ears? All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
How about special ed?
Special education available in schools. I like that. Not what we're looking for, Laney J.
Antibacterial ointment on a wound?
Okay, no, that's not it.
You said topical.
Brooke Lane says no homework. That's a great answer.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I realized most of the homework that came home with my kids is because they just didn't do it in class.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Kids is like, man, I got so much homework. I'm like, why they give you so much homework? And then come to find out, they had time to do it in class. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
To be safe and succeed.
I love it. Be safe and succeed. Definitely, I think most of the parents, well, hopefully all the parents want that. Not what we're looking for today. This is over 70%, but less than 75. Go ahead, Laney J.
To have a teacher that understands children.
Ooh, good answer. Not it. I love it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Russell says to allow contraband. No, I don't think parents.
Russell.
I don't think parents want contraband allowed in school.
Russell, you need to go back to bed. Get up on the other side of it.
Allison says shorter days. Okay. Or maybe a 4-day school week. 4-day work week, 4-day school week. That's a great answer. Not what we're looking for. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Cameras in the classroom?
That's the closest answer we've had, but it's not cameras in the classroom. Laney J, can you save her life?
A safe room?
It's not a safe room. I like it. I like it. Y'all own it.
I do have to point out what Brooke said.
Brooke said they don't need 50 name brand pencils
5011 name brand pencils. That's right.
or 12 glue sticks.
That's right. I
They're
mean,
only- they're going to eat. They can only eat 6 a year.
that's right. I mean, we still gonna get them, but that don't mean they need them.
I got you, Alice.
So,
Got you.
what is it that most American parents say they want for their children at school? What is it?
More cameras kind of fit the bill a little bit. That's probably the closest answer we've had. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
A safety net?
No, it's nothing about safety specifically.
So it's not a school officer?
No, it's not a
Okay.
school resource officer, but that's a great answer. I love it. I love it. Security specifically. It's not specifically about security.
Shout out to Mr. Frank, by the way, over at Bennett.
What's up, Frank? Mr. Frank at Bennett?
He is a great school resource officer.
Awesome. All right, cool. More teachers in the classroom. Got you, Brooke. So
Okay.
that, going back to that first answer, we had a better teacher to student ratio. Less students in the class. I like
Okay,
that.
you guys, we're about done here. You can't let Jay Lindley win.
Am I going to win?
Not today.
I've got a hint that will make it easy for everybody.
Wish
It'll just
Rocky
be the
would
first.
Call in with the correct answer.
That would be classic.
It'd make me feel better.
Instant classic. No, I have a hint that will just narrow it down for you. I'll give you in about 90 seconds.
All right, you guys, come on with it. What do we think it is? In a recent survey, most American parents say they want this for their children at school. What is it?
We had what could have been the correct answer. I didn't see it all, but I think we have what could have been the correct answer in our TikTok chat.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
One more
now
time
you're
on
gonna
that
have me
question
going
for me.
back through.
I know.
In a recent survey, most American parents say they want this for their children at school. What is it?
Lisa, you're opposite of that. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Paddling.
A paddling. That what do they call that? What kind of punishment was that? Corporal punishment?
Yes.
I like it. Great answer. Not what we're looking for. More pay for the teachers, Brooke Lane says. That's not it. Laney J, can you save his life?
No distractions.
No distractions is the closest answer we've had. It's got to be more specific, Laney J.
Oh, man.
There you go. It looks like Courtney P.I.'s got it in the TikTok. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
No phones in school.
It's no phones at school. Yes. Who do we have on the phone?
Debbie Brock.
All right, Debbie.
Congratulations,
Good job.
Debbie. Come by the radio station and pick up your winnings.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You
Thanks,
have a great day. Debbie Brock gets the dub. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Debbie Brock. Yes. 71% of American parents support cell phone restrictions at school. I thought that was pretty interesting.
I'm glad that they had that is such a high number. I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah.
totally okay with it. Yeah.
And you were the first parent to say, nuh-uh. My kid needs that phone at school. I remember you saying that a year ago.
I'm not gonna lie, with the safety issues that we have these days, it'll make me nervous because I want her to be able to contact me. But like we talked about, when you're in a situation like that, the teachers need the kids' undivided attention to get them to safety.
Exactly.
So the last thing they need to be doing is texting us.
And then what happens if 32,000 students text their mom, Mom, come get me. There's something happening at the school. 32,000 parents descend upon the school, and the safety is even more at risk.
That's right. That the teachers need their attention, and I get it. There's fear there. I would be in fear as an adult if there was an intruder in our building.
Of
You know
course,
what I mean?
of course.
So I get it, but we have to trust that our teachers, and I do. My kid goes to Bennett Elementary. I trust those teachers and the principals that they are going to keep our kids as safe as they possibly can.
And safety
That's
is
a
the
big
number
deal.
one priority in public schools these days.
Sadly.
Safety
Yes.
number one, education number two. That's sad but true. On
Yeah.
that note, We're going to wrap it up for this hour. Top of the hour. We'll be back. It's Jay and Laney J Live. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J Live. Good morning, Laney J.
Getting really tired of you interrupting my arm lifts. What's wrong with you?
Hey, good morning, Dad. Hope you're having an awesome day of staying blessed. I appreciate you. I woke up this morning in a little bit of a funk just from, things going on in life. I think everybody has those days occasionally. And then I got a text that completely changed my entire outlook on the morning.
That's because God said, I got you.
Yeah, something I prayed about last night before going to bed. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And then got the text while I was sleeping and then woke up to this great news. Man, God is good. I tell you what.
Yeah, I'm
I
telling
tell you what.
He's just providing reminders.
Yeah, he's like, just rely
Chill.
on faith a little bit, bro.
That's right.
He's like, this is a little wisdom for you. You need to have some more faith.
Yes.
I love it.
Ooh, who's going to play Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley today?
Ooh, I think Alice should call in and play against me today.
Well, I think so too, but I'm not going to lie. These questions might be a little tough.
All right, so those that don't know how this game works, all you have to do is call in. Laney J will ask you 5 questions. Now, these are going to be random questions. Is there any what?
A theme?
Yeah, is there a theme? That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's why they're hard today.
Okay, are you going to give it away?
The theme today
is
Oklahoma traffic laws. In honor of our retiring highway patrolman.
I love that.
Rocky Green.
No, that's awesome. If Rocky is listening right now and would call in, I would take a clean sweep against Rocky. I would lose today, no problem, because he knows those laws, right? Would it be crazy?
He would whip your tail.
I'm telling you, that would be awesome. Or if any other officer of the law is listening and you want to go head-to-head against Jay Lindley when it comes to Oklahoma highway, is it laws of the road? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's traffic laws.
Traffic laws in Oklahoma.
Yeah. You guys, I couldn't help it, and some of them are not easy.
I love it. I love it.
But, we're going to try it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you think you want to go head-to-head against me, you're welcome to stay anonymous in case I defeat you and you don't want to look foolish around the water cooler this morning at work. I get that. I understand. But it's okay. It's so random, such random knowledge. There's no guarantee that anybody's going to know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Right.
Hey, don't forget, if you are hanging out here in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, maybe you're listening from off and you come visit, or you live here and you just don't get downtown very often, Youngbloods on 2nd and Main Street in downtown Broken Bow, they have you covered, especially when it comes to any kind of gifts. Maybe you got birthdays and anniversaries coming up. We got the anniversary season is right around the corner.
Absolutely.
It's time to stop in at Youngbloods. Ladies, here's something for you ladies. Go into Youngbloods and say, my husband's going to be shopping around for our anniversary here in the next month or so. And when he does, I need you to let him know that I've been looking at this right here. And the ladies at Youngblood, they say less. I got you.
That's right. You're absolutely right.
And they will let him know. For sure. And then you may just throw some hints. Youngblood's got some good stuff for anniversaries, honey. You may want to check them out.
Yeah, tell them. I'm telling you, even if your wife don't tell you that and she shops there, they're going to have you covered. They're going to tell you what she likes. They know what's up.
Exactly.
Irene and Loretta are awesome ladies, super classy. Just love them both. The shopping experience is very comfortable. They're not following you around shoulder to shoulder. I mean, because we know a lot of people don't like that.
Right. They'll let you shop.
Yeah.
In the privacy of your own head. They're not going to be bugging you, but they will help you out when needed.
Absolutely. And they have beautiful gift wrapping. So make sure you guys check them out. They're open 10 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and like 10 to 5 or 4 on Saturdays. Obviously if it's a slow day, they might cut out early, but that's Youngblood, 2nd and Main in downtown Broken Bow. Wonderful place to shop.
Thank you. Russell asks, if I bring my lawn chair, can I sit outside your window and watch? Absolutely, Russell.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to do last call for Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley? If we don't get a call here in a few seconds, we'll probably give Alice the number there on YouTube and have her call in and try to go head to head against me, even though she's not from Oklahoma. So Oklahoma traffic laws may be difficult for her.
Right, that's true.
But if we do have an officer of the law listening right now, we would love for you to call in. You can stay anonymous. That way, if I do happen to win, people won't be ribbing you in the office and be like,
yeah, or like,
heard you lost to Jay Lindley. Yeah, heard you was on patrol and lost to Jay Lindley.
That's right.
Interesting. Well, all right, here's Randy Hauser with Back in the Bottle. Best Country 106. Good morning. Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
Now's
Mr.
the time
J.
to call if you want to go head to head against me.
Rocket head.
The master of knowledge. The man that knows very little yet knows it all.
All right, you guys, you heard it. Call in.
Yes, if you want to go head to head against me, now would be the time to call.
It's super easy.
We will take that first caller, though, and I have somebody on YouTube prepared to dial. So go ahead and dial up and see if you beat them to it.
It's super easy, and it's Oklahoma traffic laws.
Oklahoma traffic laws. This one, I think I might do pretty all right on this one, to be honest.
Looking at the questions, I was like, you know what? Jay I think I could answer them, too. I don't know, being on the spot, I might not be able to, but...
and it's a lot easier when you're looking at the answers, Laney J.
Yes, it is. I guess so. Yeah, there's a few that I mean...
Hey, back in 2008, on this date, this is February of 2008, guys. Two things happened big time. One, No Country for Old Men won Best Picture at the Oscars.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's outstanding. One of the greater movies of all time. What you giving it a smug
It's just not one of
for?
my faves.
Okay. All right.
It's not a fave.
Okay. And then two, Jay Lindley started on morning radio here in Broken Bow, Oklahoma in February of 2008.
That's cool.
Almost 20 years ago. Now, of course, I did 11 of those years over in DeQueen in Arkansas. But yeah, almost 20 years ago. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it seems 20 years is not a long time.
Yeah.
But it is a long time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
All right, so am I going to get somebody to call in? Call in.
Are you calling?
Are we getting a caller? Call in now if you're going to play Are You Smarter Than Jay Lindley? I don't want to win by default.
I mean, I'm going to ask you the questions anyway, but...
Yeah, of course. I will answer the questions, even if we decide... And that's the thing. I figured that there's at least somebody out there that would remain anonymous, but just doesn't want me to be able to win by default.
Right. And just don't be afraid to call. You don't have to tell us who you are.
That's true.
Unless you're a frequent flyer. We don't know your voice.
Exactly. Call now. Call now. I'm putting the number up on the screen on our socials, so you're welcome to call in. If you got that, all right there. I think it's on the screen. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you screenshot that for next time.
Tristan, were you here a few weeks ago when Dave, the weird guy, joined us for the morning show? You said you remember him, like you hadn't talked about him in a while. But we did have him on, and it was fun.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we have that podcast available on Spotify and iTunes.
Yeah.
To go listen back to us hanging out with Dave, the weird guy, because he was a mentor of ours. He gave me my start on FM radio. I was doing AM prior to that on the mornings. So
yeah,
it was good times.
Dave.
It was fun. We had a good time. All right, Russell.
I don't know why Russell doesn't call in.
He thinks he knows everything. I figured.
I know. Every time we do this, he says he got every one of them right.
But then again, it would burst his bubble to actually participate and get none of them right.
I mean, I think it would be cool of you, Russell.
All right, are we going to have the first day nobody calls and plays against me?
I know. I'm wondering, like, is the phone messed up? Because somebody
double-check.
always calls. We have
They
multiple
always
calls
call.
every day.
Let me double check here. Oh, wrong button.
Are y'all scared because I brought up Rocky Green?
Ha! You will get a ticket if you don't win today. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm telling you. This is in honor of our friend Rocky, who's retired.
Mike, this is on the actual radio? Yeah. Best Country 106. Jay and Laney J Live.
No.
Been doing it for years. Doing it
Doing it
for
years.
Doing it, wow. All right. I guess I win.
Man.
By default. 584-3388 and call now if you think you are smarter than Jay Lindley. I know there's a lot of y'all out there. Y'all just don't want to be proven wrong.
That's exactly what it is. They don't want to be wrong.
It's like tough guys and the mats. I invite tough guys on the mats all the time. You know, the ones that are being tough on socials?
Yeah.
I invite them to the mats all the time. Oh yeah, I'll be there someday.
And they never show.
Never show. All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. Do you think you're smarter than Jay Lindley?
Probably not, but I'm listening to y'all and feeling sorry for you. Nobody's calling.
Oh, thank you so much.
That is horrible.
No, I love that. I appreciate it. She is a servant of the people.
Well, she is.
Absolutely.
I think I recognize this voice, but anyway, I'm going to let you remain anonymous.
I'm sure you do.
All right.
Just,
So,
let's stay anonymous right now.
anonymous now. Okay, I like that. Now, you're welcome to blurt out your name if you beat me. That's for sure. All right.
Okay, I will. I promise.
All right. I'm gonna leave the room. Laney J is gonna ask her 5 questions, and she has 3 seconds per question. Remind Laney J in the chat to tell y'all the answer she gives because y'all can't hear.
Okay.
I be noticing when I watch back Facebook Live. She don't half the time she doesn't give y'all that first answer that
I was gonna say I do it every time except for that first one.
Exactly.
I'll be forgetting. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna leave the room now. Let her ask the 5 questions.
Okay.
And then I'll be back. And of course,
right.
I won't be listening to the questions or the answers. So let's get her done. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Jay's getting out of here, and we'll get
Ready.
to these questions. Now, this is about Oklahoma traffic laws, okay? So here's the first one. Are drivers allowed to turn right on red in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Okay. She said yes. Let me get that to the chat. Are U-turns allowed in Oklahoma?
Not illegally.
So your answer was not illegally?
No. I say no. No.
All right, she says no. And what does Oklahoma's move over law require drivers to do?
For emergency vehicles?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
Probably. Okay.
It is for emergency vehicles. You are correct. Now, under
All right.
Oklahoma's seatbelt law, who is required to wear a seatbelt?
Everybody, unless you have a medical something.
All right. She says everybody, unless there is a medical, we'll just say excuse. Okay.
Exactly.
And is texting while driving legal in Oklahoma?
No.
All right. She says no. Let me get Jay back in here. Okay. So Jay is coming back. And we're going to see. We're going to see if we're smarter than Jay Lindley here. All right. You ready? I think she did pretty good.
Uh-oh. I got my work cut out for me this
He will
morning.
too. He can do it.
Are drivers allowed to turn right on red in Oklahoma, Jay?
Yes. Right on red is legal in Oklahoma, okay?
Are U-turns allowed in Oklahoma?
Ooh. Unless otherwise designated not to. Yes.
Okay. What does Oklahoma's move over law require drivers to do?
Move over for the police or other emergency responders when they're coming with their lights and sirens going.
Okay. Under Oklahoma's seatbelt law, who is required to wear a seatbelt?
Everybody in the car.
All right. And is texting while driving legal in Oklahoma?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so let's go over these answers.
I think I did pretty good there.
All right. Are drivers allowed to turn right on red in Oklahoma? Yes, you both got that correct.
Yes, good job, caller.
Are U-turns allowed in Oklahoma? She said no, you said yes. The correct answer is yes, unless otherwise posted.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then
I was thinking that after I said it.
what does Oklahoma's move over law require drivers to do? You both got this correct. You need to move over for emergency police vehicles, tow trucks.
And if safe, please move over and stop. Please move over and stop because you never know if that spot that they're going to turn is right there in front of you.
Right.
So you want to move over and then stop. Obviously, when safe.
All right, and under Oklahoma's seatbelt law, who is required to wear a seatbelt? Everyone is required to wear a seatbelt with the exception of someone who may have a medical excuse or if you are over 18 and in the back seat, you don't have to wear a seatbelt.
No way.
But both of you said...
I did not know that. That's crazy.
I think that you should both get this correct because you both said everyone.
Okay, good.
Because technically everyone in the car is supposed to wear one. And then is texting while driving legal in Oklahoma? And the answer is no. And you both got that correct. So you beat her 5-4 only because she missed the U-turn one. That's it.
Yeah, that was good. That was a great job.
But
great job, caller.
She was stumbling with her answer. So I think if she had more time, she might have got that U-turn one right. So you did very good, caller.
And thank you for saving us from the embarrassment of nobody calling.
Yep, all good. Appreciate y'all.
Listen, I love you. Thank you for calling. Have a good day.
Love you too. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Awesome. That was awesome.
Yes, I love her.
Oh.
Okay.
She did so well. She still
did.
could have gave us her name, but
I know.
We'll let her remain anonymous for now. One day she'll probably call in and beat me.
Well, I'll tell you guys. I'll give you a little hint.
Okay.
That was my sister-in-law.
Oh, sister-in-law.
Yeah. So not my sister-in-law, but my sister-in-law.
So you got to know her well.
So if you know me, then you know who that was. If you don't, then you just don't know.
Alice says I should have called. Well, come back tomorrow and call. We do questions every morning. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
Right, we do.
100%.
Those are really good questions.
They're fun, too.
And they make you think.
Absolutely.
So,
that was fun. That was fun. Good job, Laney J. Great questions today.
Yeah, those were fun. There were some that were a little bit harder.
It would have been better if Rocky Green would have called in.
I wish he would have called.
I wish he would have. Maybe you think we could talk with the people, the powers that be, maybe his wife, and get him in studio and tell us a little bit about his career and all the things.
You know what? Let's try.
I'll
try. I'll reach out to Becky and ask her.
Try.
Yeah. Okay, I do have a few bomber questions.
Oh yeah.
So.
The burner questions. The destroy Jay Lindley questions. Gotcha.
What's the maximum speed limit on a rural interstate highway in Oklahoma?
The maximum speed limit on a rural interstate highway in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
The speed limit that's posted. I'm going to say 65.
It's actually 75.
Wow.
Now, that was one that I thought, I might need to look this one up. Okay. But because, on some back road, like country roads, paved roads, unless otherwise posted, is 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So,
I got you. And if on city streets, unless otherwise posted, it's 25 miles an hour.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I thought that was interesting. Residential especially.
What's the fine for failing to stop for a stopped school bus with red lights flashing?
Like the dollar amount?
Yeah.
Ooh, man. That's got to be like $250.
It's $1,000.
What?
And may include license suspension.
That's crazy, but good because it's about those kids' safety.
Yeah, people don't need to be doing that.
That's funny because the other day I was going home and the bus was coming opposite way of me in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And like just about as we passed, right? The yellow blinkers start coming up, meaning they're slowing down. They're about to let a kid off, right? But I started slowing down thinking, oh, crap, if he stops in front of me, I need to get stopped by the time that, stop sign swings out open because it's the stop sign.
Yes.
That is the legal part of that, right? So I was like, oh, I got to stop. But he kept on going. He was traveling and passed me. So then I noticed the car behind me stopped. And I was like, man, instead of just going ahead and passing up real quick right behind me, they slowed down as well, and then they saw the stop sign pop out, and they stopped. So I was like, good on you, driver, whoever that was.
That's right, I agree.
I think I know who he was. I think he's an employee down at the parts house. Lives in the neighborhood, yeah.
Of course. Jamie will give him 10 lashings if he don't be paying attention to the school bus. Like, boy, you better act right when you leave here, too.
I love it.
Under Oklahoma's implied consent law, what's the penalty for refusing a breath or blood alcohol test?
Loss of license.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes. If you refuse it, you could probably lose. You could possibly lose your license. I like that.
How long must you turn your signal on before turning?
3 seconds.
It says 100 feet before the turn.
Okay.
But there are some of these that say that, but then have like a timeline, like 2 seconds.
Gotcha.
Because it said something about following another vehicle, you should be 2 seconds behind.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me because
Yeah.
I'm like, shouldn't we
The
be
space
like
behind.
a car length?
And how you judge car lengths is 1/1002. So you use a post or a point in the road. Once that car passes that point, you count 1/1000, 2 1,000, 3. That's 2 full seconds, and then boom, that's the distance you should give yourself behind another vehicle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, safety, the safety
Okay.
distance.
And what is most bicyclists? Do they follow the same traffic laws as motor vehicles?
They do actually. Yes.
Good.
Yes, and in most situations they do.
Ooh, here's a good one that half the people that I see driving don't know.
Uh-oh.
What should you do if traffic lights are not working at an intersection?
4-way stop rules apply.
That's right. That's
I like
right.
it. I like it.
While we're talking about rules on the road,
Yeah.
I had a conversation with someone yesterday. I don't want to just particularly put him out there.
Put them out there. No.
But part of his job is picking up trash on the roadways. And
That's awesome.
You know,
That's awesome that they do that.
He has crews that do that. And he said that they will pick up trash on one side of the highway, pick up trash on the other side of the highway, and go back to the other side
And
where
it's
they
already
started,
got
and
trash
it's
on it.
already trashy again. Because people keep throwing their trash out.
Don't lay that trash on Oklahoma.
No, you guys, stop it. And I told him, I was like, it's not a state highway because they clean the state highways, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on Klaus Road, at the end of Klaus Road, behind the old Bug Braze cabinet shop on the north side of Klaus Road, it is so trashy right there. And I don't know why. And there is someone who lives close by, and I've seen that person out there cleaning up the trash.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bless your heart that you're doing that because we don't have anybody to do that. But stop dumping your trash. A lot of times people treat Klaus Road and other roads in that area like they're back roads, or like you can just go ride around on them and hang out and do things that you shouldn't do. Those are not back roads. They are roads that lots of people live on or travel to get to their home. Just, you guys, stop throwing trash out. Stop littering. Just, you know what? If you're going to be trashy enough to throw it out the window, you can be trashy enough to throw it in your floorboard until you get somewhere to throw it away.
Don't lay that trash on Oklahoma. Yeah.
That's right.
Remember that 90s campaign?
Yes.
Hey, did you see Texas? Their latest campaign?
I don't think I have.
It has Post Malone in it. And
Does it?
Yeah, it has Post Malone in it. It says the Don't Mess with Texas campaign has been about don't trash Texas for 30 years or however long it's been going on now. He's like, so don't mess with Texas. It was pretty cool. I kind of liked it.
I've not seen that.
It was
awesome.
Cowboy Post Malone, by the way.
Yeah, well, y'all stop being trashy or Post Malone's going to get you.
I love it. We got some Toby Keith. You should have been a cowboy too. That's what he says anyway.
That's right.
We've got the morning mashup up next. Good morning. Shooter riding my pony on the cattle dry. Bass Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live. All right, we're going to interrupt this beautiful music for a second because we have a very special caller calling in to give us their Trooper Rocky Green story. Good morning and go ahead.
Yes, everybody's familiar with the Craig Road, especially Laney J, out there where the creek was, where the highway patrolman always used it as a great spot for a traffic stop.
Yes.
She knows where it's at. Anyway, I was going to town one to eat. It was right at dark, right before dark, and they had a stop there, and I was pulling up, and they was about ready to check me. But about that time, there was a car coming from Broken Bow toward them, headed east. Well, he slammed on his brakes real hard, make them slide, come to a stop, and a quick reverse and going the other way, spinning his tires as hard as he could, this car did. And he stopped about 150 feet away from the stop sign. I just knew that it was a car, and then done what I said. And then he just gunned it and took off and run for probably another 100 feet, and then pulled over and stopped. But that was long enough time that it shut the traffic stop down. The rest of the officers, they was all in their cars and getting after him.
That's awesome.
And then Rocky Green was setting up there in his car, laughing at him when they come up.
And thankful for that there, Captain Bob. They didn't catch you with all that contraband that day.
They didn't check me.
I love it, Captain Bob. That was a great story. Thank you so much for calling in this morning.
Okay, thank you.
You have a great day, brother. Bye-bye. Captain Bob with his Rocky Green, his Trooper Rocky Green story there.
I love it.
I love
it. If
Captain,
anybody else has one, you call in, you know.
Yes. Give us a call. We would love to hear your story about Trooper Rocky Green now that he is retired. All right, we're going to get into that in Morning Mashup next. That's right. It's time for the Mashup of the News with Laney J.
Tom Hanks will play President Abraham Lincoln in the upcoming film Lincoln in the Bardo. That's based on George Saunders' best-selling novel. It focuses on Lincoln's grief after the death of his 11-year-old son. Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein and Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters are joining the Criterion Collection.
Okay.
That's right. Both films rank among 2025's most streamed and most honored releases. Winona Ryder will appear as a guest star in Season 3 of Netflix's Wednesday. That reunites her with Jenna Ortega and Tim Burton.
What?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, I think it's cool that she's going to guest star on
Absolutely.
there. A lot of people like Wednesday. It's pretty good.
100%.
Shia LaBeouf was last seen in New Orleans with an unidentified woman roughly a week after his Mardi Gras arrest. They seen him on the balcony together. They was, touching faces.
I've seen a lot of videos of Shia LaBeouf, both before and after his arrest on Mardi Gras. Bro got bonded out by that woman. Did you see the woman that bonded him out?
Yeah, and he was back down there.
He was back down there partying, but he was found with sparkling water instead of cold brewskis.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't mad about it. I'd probably done the same thing. Look, I came here to have a good time.
Exactly.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao will meet again in the boxing ring September 19th.
I heard about this.
Yeah, they'll be at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
That's huge.
It'll be streaming again on Netflix, and you'll all be mad because it won't load fast enough. NBC's Universal reports that coverage of the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics averaged 23.5 million viewers.
Wow, that's almost as much as us.
That's the highest winter game audience in the U.S. since 2014.
Dang, okay.
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
cool.
All right.
Lily Collins will portray Audrey Hepburn in an upcoming movie exploring the creation of 1961's Breakfast at Tiffany's. I love it. Sony Pictures Television has ordered 24 additional episodes of Reading Rainbow, continuing the educational series 2025 revival.
Reading Rainbow.
I like that.
Oh,
I think that's awesome.
That is awesome.
And if you didn't know, Robert Carradine passed away. If you guys remember him, he was on Revenge of the Nerds and Lizzie McGuire. He was 71 years old, and he ended his struggle with bipolar disorder. Man. I hate that. I thought he was a great actor. Taylor Swift's Opalite jumped 7 spots to reach number 1 on this week's Billboard Hot 100, marking her 14th career chart topper. She tied with Rihanna for third most Hot 100 in the charts, only behind the Beatles with 20 and Mariah Carey with 19.
Dang.
I think it's great. That extended her decade-leading total ahead of Drake's 7. So there you go. The Hot 100's top 10, Ella Langley, Choose in Texas, rises 2 spots to number 2, but she did chop out the Hot Country charts at number 1.
Oh, wow.
I'm very happy for Ella Langley.
Absolutely.
I think that's good.
Great song.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes, it is.
The alternate lyrics are hilarious, too.
That's true. I can't sing it the right way.
I can't sing it the right way anymore. You're right. Those alternate lyrics are now in my head.
They are. Harry Styles will pull double duty on Saturday Night Live March 14th. He'll be the host and the musical guest. This will be his second time, and that's going to appear on March the 6th. But I don't know. Harry Styles is all right, I guess, especially if you like Saturday Night Live. It can be fun. Or you could be like Morgan Wallen and just bust out of there as quickly as possible.
What was that one song of his, Watermelon Sugar?
Watermelon Sugar?
Great song. Great song.
Well, that was Harry Styles.
I thought so. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't even know that.
I don't know. See, you got me lying now. I really don't know.
I'm going to look it up.
All
I'm going to look it up. So,
we need Harry Styles fans here.
It just doesn't, I guess I just envision him as being someone else. So, yeah, Watermelon Sugar.
I was going to follow you back, Oklahoma Diamond people, but Oklahoma Cowgirl, I was going to follow you back, but there's no follow back button, so it just says follow.
I see Harry Styles now.
He did?
Yeah, he did Watermelon Sugar.
Watermelon
You're right.
Sugar High.
Yep.
Sorry.
That was his solo after he left One Direction. So, as it was.
I like how Oklahoma Off-Grid living is in TikTok chat speaking Spanish with our Spanish listeners. That's awesome.
I mean, I think that's great, but how are you off the grid living if you're on TikTok?
They got a little grid. It's a little bit grid.
Yeah, you got some type of grid.
Well, I mean, you could be off-grid living and still have, what is it, the Wi-Fi from space?
I mean.
What is that called?
But you're off the grid. That means, like you're not discoverable, but you're on TikTok.
Yeah, Starlink.
So they're like, yep, we got
Starlink.
That's right.
I mean, you got to have a little bit of grid here and there, right?
Yeah,
just
you're
a little bit grid.
All right. I know. I wouldn't be able to completely be off grid.
No, I would love the quote-unquote off-grid living lifestyle, except for those creature comforts that I enjoy every day.
That's true.
I'd be like, do I got it? I want air conditioner, though. So, no. I could do without air conditioning.
I would have to hook me up a water cooler. We have something.
You'd have to have the, what's that? What are those old water coolers that would basically spray mist on your face?
I'm telling you, that's what I would need.
Grandma's water cooler from 1972. I remember that one. I remember it.
Yeah, you
the
just
swamp
be off
cooler,
the grid.
Austin. Yes,
the swamp cooler.
The swamp cooler. I forgot.
Hence the term swamp hind end. Swamp hind end. You ain't got no swamp cooler. We know what you got, or if you do have one.
All right, a couple of national days for you. Today is National Tortilla Day, Tortilla Chip Day. National Tortilla Chip Day. So I got a this or that for you for tortilla chips. You ready?
Gotcha.
Salsa or queso?
Queso.
Oh, I see. For some reason, I thought maybe he was going to go salsa.
Nah, I love me some queso.
I do too. Oh man, queso's the best.
But if I had to choose between my sister-in-law's homemade salsa and queso, I would choose a homemade salsa.
Oh, because her salsa's better than queso?
It's bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Mild or spicy?
Mild.
Lori
I'm
says.
weak.
Lori says bean dip, please.
Yeah. Forget the salsa. Give me some bean dip.
That's funny. The kids, the twins, we used to have bean dip in the fridge all the time, but they weren't allowed to have it. Right, because it was always in that small can, So it was mine. It wasn't theirs.
Yeah, right.
So Jay Jr. posted a picture of bean dip that he had on the counter, and was like, "Bro, this brings back memories. I almost feel like I'm in trouble getting some out." I love it. Phone lines ringing. Let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. You're on Jay and Laney J Live. What's up? Okay, they left.
Guess they didn't want to be on Jay and Laney J Live. Well, that's what the phone line's for this morning.
That's right.
And every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. Swap Shop starts at 9 o'clock, guys. Or 9:05. Whenever we get tired of talking. How about that?
That's right.
All right. Continuing on. Moving on to crunchy chips or thin and crispy.
Thin and crispy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't remember the brand of tortilla chips, but I come across a brand that had like an airy, crispy crunch instead of that normal tortilla chip crunch. It was like I want to say it was a restaurant brand, like a famous restaurant brand that they started selling at the grocery store, but I cannot remember the name of it. Can y'all think of it right off the top of your heads? I'm pretty sure it's the name of a restaurant, and it's like their patented chips bagged up for grocery store sales.
Yeah. Yep.
I cannot remember the name of that. Laura, are you listening? Probably not. It's late in the show. On the border. Thank you, Big Papi.
There's a local store that does their own chips, and they're pretty good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you buy them by the bag?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's cool. I haven't had a bad chip here locally.
Well, I'm going to tell you, though, we bought these at the store, and then that was when my mom broke her leg, and so we were not home for a month.
Yeah.
It felt like. And then Dad's like, I wonder if these chips are still good, because he had got them I don't know, a week before.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know, me and Nola haven't touched them. Right. We opened the bag, chips was still great.
Still fresh.
Yes, they were
love
good.
That. Yeah,
That's what I
Haley
liked
says
about it.
on the border, those are my faves too. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about those on the border chips, but they are bomb, bro.
I cannot remember them, but being the ones in the bag that say on the border, those are good. But lately, they're are some chips. They're called Cantina with some brands, and they're real light and crispy. And
I know what you're talking about.
Loving those.
Do y'all remember locally a restaurant that had, it was a Mexican food restaurant that had that rumors spread about this restaurant that if you didn't eat all your chips on the table, they'd put them back in the bucket? Am I the only one that heard this rumor? It's not a local. It's not around anymore. So I'm not trying to tell on nobody that's practicing business today. Do y'all remember that? Anybody? Yes, I've heard of that. Okay. So they would apparently, if let's say you said, yeah, I'd like some more chips, please, and you only ate 2 or 3 out of that basket, they would dump the basket back in the main pile. Oh. Which was in a big, huge trash bin apparently.
Okay.
I like the chips. I like the places that make the chips local right there. I actually, so we did a fundraiser one time at what is now Guacamole Brothers. Anybody else remember this? This fundraiser was celebrities will wait on your table.
Oh yeah.
And the tips that the celebrities get will be the donations to the whatever the fundraiser was for.
Yes, I've been to one of those.
Have you?
Yes.
So my job was to make the tortilla chips. So you would push out the first. Well, I made tortillas as well. Like they had homemade tortillas and the homemade chips. It's pretty crazy. But I rolled out the dough and put it through the little thing, and then come out and put it through the thing again. Made their own fresh tortillas right there.
I like that.
And then they would take some of them and they'd slice them up, throw them in the fryer, and then they would make their own tortilla chips. I was like, man, that's why your chips are so good. They're literally fresh made right in front of you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And
can we get that somewhere today?
Exactly. I'm feeling like Mexican food is on the lunch menu for Jay and Laney J today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, sounds good.
For any of you that grew up in a place that had a Ponchos, do y'all remember Ponchos? I do. I grew up in Oklahoma City. Ponchos was the place that you'd raise a flag and they'd come around and bring you some more food.
Yeah.
All right. So the Ponchos, I remember on I-240 on Southside OKC, they would they had a huge machine that made the sopapillas that you could go and watch the sopapillas be made. And that was, as a kid, that was the second best thing to raising the flag and getting more taquitos.
Yeah, that's I like it.
All right, I got a message. I got a multi-point message from the McCurtain County Emergency Management page on Facebook. Thank you guys for chiming in. Here's a couple of great pieces of information coming from McCurtain County Emergency Management. Number 1, good morning. Hey, good morning. Number 2, on the border, homemade tortillas, Ted's, all great. And then number 3, today is a really good day not to burn, guys. Even though we do not have a burn ban happening right this moment in the county, because of the high winds and the dry conditions today is not a good day to burn in the county.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it. Now, you know what's going to happen, right? 13 fires in 13 more minutes.
You guys, please don't do it.
They're going to do it anyway. You know they do. But you've been warned. It's a bad day to burn.
Okay, I've been tired of warning y'all. I done told you this morning about littering on your highways and back roads and in neighborhoods. Stop littering.
Okay.
Now here's your next lesson. Do not burn.
Please, you can wait.
Two things we asking y'all to do. Don't burn.
Do we have, let me look at the 7-day forecast, see if we got any rain.
Don't be throwing your little butts out either. Okay?
The rain is gone from the 7-day forecast, by the way.
Oh.
So.
Man.
But it looks like the winds will die out a little bit, maybe. So, yeah, winds will die out a little bit. So that may change. The ability to burn may change, especially if the winds die down. But always be careful if you do burn outdoors, for sure.
Yeah, you guys, don't do it. And just don't. Just don't burn.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Thank you, McCurtain County Emergency Management. We be trying to keep everybody in line. They just don't always listen.
That's true. We do appreciate you guys chiming in this morning. Again, today we recognize the retirement of longtime OHP trooper Rocky Green after decades of service to the community. We appreciate Rocky. We got another story from Laney J this morning.
I was in my dad's car one time. Just pulled out. It was 2 blocks from my house.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 blocks?
I hope it ain't Rocky. Oh, God.
He must have been waiting for you to pull out of your driveway.
He probably was. Because, I mean, I'm telling you, like my dad said, don't put a bullseye on your back and you'll be safe. He probably saw me and was like, I might as well turn around. No, she ain't got her seatbelt on. But he told me, he's like, don't be talking bad about me on the radio. I was like, I would never do that. I wouldn't. Because I think Rocky's great. For one, I deserved that ticket.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
What was you doing again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I was just driving and I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it was like, Rocky Green writing Laney tickets for 3 decades. Because, let me see, I'm 46, and the first one I got from him, I was 18.
Wow. So literally 3 decades.
And then I got 2 more when I was 21. Wow. And then I've had...
Actually, have you had one in your 40s?
Yeah.
Over 4 decades.
Actually...
In 4 decades.
Yeah,
in
because
4 decades.
when I was in my 30s, definitely that was when I was 35, when I was pregnant with Charla.
And you got your last seatbelt ticket while you were working with me, while we were been working together. So
I was driving Daddy's truck and didn't have my seatbelt on.
What? Hey, OHP officers that are still in the area that may be listening to this morning, there's a couple of them that have come to jiu-jitsu before. I love to hang out with the troopers, or any law enforcement officer, actually, because they've got great stories. But I want to say, you're going to have to pick up the slack now. the Laney J seatbelt slack, although I think she's learned her lesson.
That's what HR told me yesterday. I was like, you need to be wearing your seatbelt anyway, little lady. First of all, I'm not little. Second of all, okay.
Second of all, I'm not a lady. No.
I've been wearing it.
Okay.
So I have. I know that I need to wear it. My child wears hers.
Good.
And then she's real good about, Mom, put your seatbelt on.
Right.
I'm very guilty, though, of like getting in the car and then backing out and going like to the next stop sign and then putting my seatbelt on. I need to stop that.
If you want an argument for campaigns, public safety campaigns, seatbelts are one of them. Think about it. When we were kids, we didn't wear them, and it was not a thought, really.
It wasn't.
To wear them.
It was not.
By the time, mid to late 90s roll, it was probably early to mid 90s maybe, the law was set, seatbelts must be worn, but there were a lot of caveats back then that you didn't have to. But kids especially had to wear seatbelts in the car. There was no more riding in the back of the station wagon, laid up, watching the stars as you drove, because that's how we did it on travels.
Yeah.
So let's fast forward 30 years. My youngest son, Jackson, he's in the van, right? I get in, I start pulling in, and he starts screaming. He's like 4 years old. Starts screaming, Dad, not yet, I'm not buckled. And he was trying to get in because I'm moving. The
he
seat
can't
belt,
get the buckle. He can't get the belt. Yes.
It locked into place. So he's like trying to pull, and he is terrified that he is not buckled in before the car starts moving. And we'd always implement, we always said that. Make sure you're buckled in before we start moving, So it was cute to see this little 4-year-old Jackson, Dad, no, I'm not buckled, trying to yank on that buckle that had already locked into place. It was hilarious. But so let's compare. Us as kids didn't even think about it twice.
Right.
It took me a while to get used to buckling in. And I can remember as a teenager thinking, I don't want to buckle, it's going to wrinkle my shirt. You remember that?
Yep. I do.
I can remember that like it was yesterday thinking, I don't want to do that. It's going to wrinkle my shirt. Oh. And then I remember the campaign was like, yes, it may wrinkle your shirt if you wear your seatbelt, but imagine what your shirt looks like if you're not wearing your seatbelt.
That's right.
And you get into a car crash.
That's right.
So anyway, there you go. I think PSA campaigns really do work.
Well, they do. They're true.
Absolutely. All right, we got to go to the phone lines. If you're calling for Swap Shop, we're about to kick it off. If you want to hold?
Yes, sir.
All right. Excellent. Oops, I hit hang up. My bad.
Well,
you
she
can call back.
don't want to hold. It's going to be a little bit.
You can
so.
call back anyway. You can call back another time.
Well, you guys just remember, or seriously, click it or ticket. That's the truth. But
click it or ticket.
y'all just remember. I know, don't nobody want to get pulled over. It doesn't matter who you are.
True.
Nobody wants to get pulled over.
Of
but
course.
you do need to be safe, and you do need to wear your seatbelt, and think about yourself and
about
others.
yourself.
Yes, you do. Wear your seatbelt and be safe and respect your officers.
I love that. Yeah, they're doing their job.
And we do. I mean, I would like to. I don't know any of the other highway patrols. I used to know some when I was younger, like Johnny Gilbreth. He was always cool. He was always good to us. But also like Jay Reich, we've got some great highway patrol officers around. Some great sheriff's deputies and local police department officers. So you guys just keep that in mind. People are like, oh, the cops are bad. No, they're not all bad. Okay? So.
I love that. Big shout out one more time to our favorite trooper of all time. Yes, another trooper can, move into that place now because our favorite trooper of all time has retired, Rocky Green of the OHP.
I mean, well, Jay is right up there next to him.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Because Jay's awesome.
Absolutely. Well, I did post on the Facebook, and I said one of our favorite troopers of all time.
That's right.
That's
right. I don't want Jay be coming up in here be like, I thought I was the favorite.
Exactly. That's true. How many tickets have you gotten from Jay?
None.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you, though. It's only because he wasn't looking.
I'm curious what Rocky thinks of like the movie Super Troopers.
I know somebody said earlier that you needed to play Junior Brown's Highway Patrol. I know for a fact that we have that because I like that song. But anyway, that's there ain't no telling. He probably hates it. You know what I mean? Or he might actually think that it's funny and just watch it like in his own time. Like, okay, this movie might be funny.
All right, well, here you go. That's going to wrap it up for the show. Jay and Laney J Live, we appreciate you hanging out with us.
And we appreciate you, Rocky. Enjoy your retirement.
Enjoy that retirement.
You deserve it, and I hope it's wonderful.
Here it is by request, Junior Brown, Highway Patrol on Best Country 106. Good morning!